Hey guys, how's it going? It is a great morning out. It's gonna be a good day. I've got some full sun loving plants that we're gonna get planted in the ground today, and I am just excited because these are some plants that I've wanted to get into the garden for a minute now. So the first one that we're gonna get planted is this grass, and I've got 3 of them. This is the Forester's reed grass, and I'm so excited about it. Here's a photo of what the seed heads look like. It is so pretty. I've wanted this grass for probably about a year now, maybe 2 years. I kept calling the one grass that we have in the back this grass, and it's not this grass at all. This one gets about 2 feet tall and wide, but the seed heads on it get about 6 feet tall. It's a pretty good sized grass, and I'm really excited about that. They're gonna go in a container. I've never grown a grass that gets that big in a container, but I have one from Edgeright that I'm kind of excited to try out. We'll see how it goes. These grasses are hardy in zones 4 through 9, and they get 6 feet tall with the bloom spikes, and they want full sun. And I just think they're really pretty. I love grasses in the garden. And then in the winter time, we cut them back, like right at ground level. Once all of this dies back, maybe I'll let the seed head stay up a little while so birds can eat it. But after that, I'm gonna cut it back. If you cut it back too late in the season, you end up starting to cut some of your growth here, and it looks like you've got like straight cut blades, which is not what we want at all. We want to cut it back. Before that, you can see like maybe this one right here. See how that's like cut straight across? That one blade probably got cut a little too late. It's fine because it does push enough, but if you do it too late, then you end up cutting all of it off, and that's not the look you want. So just beware of that. And I forgot, these grasses are a like sterile variety, so they're not going to send little seedlings everywhere, which is kind of a pain about a lot of grasses. Like that's why I don't plant the pampas grass, because it's actually invasive in my area, but they just take over. They're all over the side of the road here where I live. And these ones can handle like drier conditions, but they thrive with a little more water, which is perfect. They're gonna go in a container, and then I don't have to worry about if they get too much water or if they dry out, they'll still be fine. I'm just really excited about this. This is a more like straight one instead of one that like kind of like goes out. So it's gonna be so good. Let me show you guys where they're gonna go. They're gonna go in the driveway in a metal container. It's a Corten steel metal container from Edgeright. Also, they had sent it out 5 months ago. They sent it out forever ago. I just didn't know where I wanted it or what I wanted planted in it. And then I saw these grasses on the Monrovia website, and I was like, oh my gosh, that would be perfect. And so they sent me out 3 of them. Let me show you what else we're gonna plant. So from the pile over here, we're also going to be planting these salvias right here. I picked these up from High Hand. They were $9. This is the Icon Blue. It is so pretty. This is one of my favorite varieties of salvia, is these ones that look like this. I just think it's so gorgeous. It looks very purple on camera, but it is definitely blue in person. And then we're also going to plant these echinacea. These ones are the Blazing Fire full sun. So all of these plants are full sun. I picked up 3 of these for $12, and the salvia was $9. Freya approves. So these ones have a ton of blooms. I tried to pick ones that I saw a ton more blooms coming than they had open. There were a ton that had open blooms, but I wanted ones that weren't in full bloom yet, just with a couple blooms. And I love echinacea so much. I just think they're really, really pretty plants, and all of these should come back for me. It's a cross between a black-eyed Susan and a coneflower. It's just got really pretty colors. I've loved this plant for a really long time. The zones 7 through 9, they get about 18 inches wide, 24 inches tall, and that's what I've definitely noticed true for these. And then these salvias, it says 12 inches tall and wide, and I don't have the growing zone, but I know that they do come back for me. So they're so pretty. So the Rebecca are gonna go in this bed over here. I think I'm gonna tuck them in right here by the sunflowers. I think that that'll be really pretty. And then the salvia, I think I'm gonna go just kind of right back here in this corner to give a little pop of color to fill that area out, because this Pachoba right here won't reach all the way back that way. So I should just plant those just to give it a little pop of color. So right here, I have this planter. It's very, very dark over here. So this is a Corten steel planter. It's from Edgeright. It has these like slits here for water to come out, and it's powder coated, and it is the Corten steel. So it's the exact same as the metal edging. I don't know. I mean, I really liked it. The like weld job was perfect on it. So really pretty. It's gonna go right here. Brent is clearing out the rest of the driveway just to get everything all like clean, but it's gonna go right here. It's very early in the morning, so in about 40 minutes, this will be full sun. This area gets much more sun than this gets, and this is still very, very happy. So I will turn the planter, obviously, the correct way, and then I'm gonna plant the 3 grasses in here, and they should kind of reach the top of the fence, maybe a little higher than the fence because of this. So it'd be really cool if it just kind of like peeked up past the fence a little bit. I think that would be really pretty. And then I will run irrigation to it. I do have a drip tubing just right there that feeds this container. It actually goes like right across the walkway right here. So I will tap into that so that these get plenty enough water and I don't have to water them myself. So let's go start off by planting the Rebecca and the Salvia, and then Brent's gonna work on the driveway because he doesn't want to be on camera. And then when he's done with that, then we will come out and we will plant those grasses. got it all done. That looks so good. We had to have the umbrella up while I was planting them because you can see it's in the sun now, and it's about, oh, it's almost 11. It's not quite 11 o'clock. So these should get plenty enough sun, and then they'll have all the light that reflects off of the fence here. We do plan to do some planting and do like an espalier thing, so that way it isn't so bright. It's a really bright white color. When it's in the sun, it just reflects all day long, and it's a little much. So those look fabulous. So let me show you. So now when we come into the driveway, this is what we see. And that looks amazing. And then those grasses should reach a little over the fence by probably about a foot, which will be really, really nice. I didn't go in with any fertilizer with them. I tend to never fertilize grasses. They really don't need it too much. I'm hoping that this doesn't heat up a whole lot. We'll see. And I did run irrigation to it, so I don't have to water anything. But this is, you know, what you see when you come in now, and it looks so good. Look at that view. Very, very pleased with that. And then over here, those salvias planted, I think that's gonna be really nice. It kind of gives a pop of color. There was definitely a hole right there, so that's really nice. And then on the other side are those Rebeckia or Echinacea, and those are gonna be so gorgeous right there. They're gonna fill in. This will be in full sun, probably in about 45 minutes also. Usually once we hit a little more than midday. So I've got the sunflowers there, which I just started some more seeds of sunflowers. So as those start to fade, I'll go in and I will replant other sunflowers. So I'll just have like constant sunflowers right here. And then I have the Veronica and a bee balm, and then the Echinacea, and then a rose. I just think it's gonna be so pretty. The problem that I ran into is my mulch on this side is brown, and over on this side is red. So luckily there is the ajuga right there to like kind of divide it so you don't really notice it too much, but I mean, it's definitely noticeable. So I'm pretty happy with how that turned out. I'm gonna call that a win for the day. It was a really good day. Got out early and, you know, got some planting done. You can see this bed is still in shade, and when that bed is still in shade, it means it's early in the morning. So I'm pretty happy with how everything turned out, and I really love the pop of color that these two plants brought, and the grasses up front is gonna be so gorgeous. I cannot wait for those to like reach the top of the fence. I think it's gonna be really pretty, and it's gonna diffuse some of that bright white color up there. You like pull into the driveway and it's a little blinding at times. So I need to get some other plants up there along the fence so that way I don't have to deal with the like blinding light. So I hope that you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.